The forest was quiet, but not calm. The air carried a weight, a tension that seemed to follow Nkem as he sharpened his spear beside the flickering fire. The distant sound of village drums echoed faintly, blending with the rustle of leaves, yet it was the unseen that made his heart race. Something dark and ancient loomed over him, something he could not outrun. Nkem was no ordinary hunter, he was the pride of his Igbo village. His arrows flew truer than the wind, his traps never failed, and his name was spoken with reverence. But his greatest triumph was winning the love of Adana, a woman of unmatched beauty and grace. She saw in him not just strength but a tenderness that others overlooked. Their bond was as deep as the roots of the Iroko tree, a love that seemed unshakable. As the village prepared for a grand feast one evening, a stranger appeared at the edge of the firelight. He was tall, his eyes piercing and unsettling, as though they could unravel secrets buried in the soul. "I am Omenka," he said, his voice smooth but cold. "A traveler seeking refuge." The elders welcomed him warmly, but Nkem felt a chill that had nothing to do with the evening air. There was something in Omenka's gaze that unsettled him, a knowing look that seemed to peel back the layers of his heart. Days passed, and Omenka remained in the village, watching Nkem with an intensity that could not be ignored. It was during a hunt that the stranger finally spoke his mind. "You are a remarkable hunter, Nkem," he said, his tone measured. "But have you ever considered the price of your fortune?" Nkem forced a laugh, but the words sank deep. That night, memories he had long buried resurfaced. He was young, proud, and reckless when he ventured into the forbidden forest years ago. There, he had slain a rare white antelope, a creature said to belong to the spirits. Though warned by the elders, he had ignored their wisdom, seeking to prove his bravery. He had thought the past was forgotten. Now, it seemed the spirits remembered. Adana noticed his growing unease. "What troubles you, my love?" she asked gently. "It is nothing," he replied, masking his fear. But the days that followed brought strange happenings. His once reliable traps were empty, his arrows veered off course, and a cold wind seemed to follow him, carrying whispers that grew louder each night. One evening, the whispers became words, clear and menacing. "Nkem, you cannot escape. Return what you took, or lose what you hold dear." He woke in a cold sweat, clutching Adana's hand. The spirits were calling for justice. Desperate, Nkem sought the village elder, a man wise in the ways of the unseen. The elder listened intently, his face grave. "You have offended the spirits, Nkem. To make amends, you must return to the forbidden forest and face them. Only then can balance be restored." The journey was treacherous. The forest, once a place of triumph, now seemed alive with malice. Shadows moved where none should, and the whispers became a cacophony. Deep within, he encountered Omenka, no longer the traveler but a spirit in its true form. "You dare to love and live while your crime festers," Omenka thundered. "Give up Adana or pay with your life." "I will not abandon her," Nkem said, his voice steady despite his fear. "Take me, but spare her." For a moment, Omenka was silent. Then, he spoke, his tone softer but still commanding. "Love is a powerful force, stronger than even the wrath of the spirits. Your courage has earned you a chance. Hunt no more for pride. Live humbly and teach others to honor the balance of life. With those words, Omenka vanished, and the forest grew still. Nkem returned to the village, a changed man. He confessed everything to Adana, who embraced him, her love unwavering. Together, they vowed to live with humility, respecting the spirits and the land. From that day, Nkem only hunted for need, never for sport. The spirit's anger subsided, and peace returned to his life. Yet, whenever the wind carried a whisper through the trees, he would hold Adana close, reminded of the love that saved him and the lessons he would carry forever.